So this is just a quick update on the music room. So I got some cedar boards from Home Depot. They're 1x4x8s. I figured I wouldn't need that much, especially with these 4-screw hangers. Now it's probably not permanently up here. I kind of just am setting it up temporarily to see how it'll be. I know that that end right there may be a little lower than this end, but most likely I'm going to cut this board shorter. So there's a stud right there at the end, which we could put a hanger there, but it would be kind of in the way of this other hanger. But more importantly, when we move our speakers to the sides here, somewhere in the vicinity of this being the right speaker and somewhere over there where that acoustic is being the left speaker, we're probably going to have to shorten the boards and either have 4 to 5 hangers here instead of 6. Now I did space these somewhere in the range of that 16-inch on center spacing because that's where the studs are and that's what's recommended. But as you can see, I have no acoustics side by side because even the small acoustics on that one there, the nylon, and this mini jumbo, they will just butt into each other. And that big giant Guild, you know, super jumbo Guild 12-string, no way. I guess if you have all acoustic guitars, you would do your spacing, you know, maybe 3 or so inches more further apart. I don't know exactly what you would do, but and if it was all electrics, you probably do 15, 16, or minis, you can do maybe 12.5 inches or so like these are, and everything will work fine. But everything depends on, you know, what you got and how big it is, I guess. Anyway, we got some metal brackets coming in from FedEx that I ordered for the speaker shelves. So one day, hopefully soon in the next week, hopefully we'll have the shelves cut, installed with the brackets. Hopefully this guy here will be cut, you know, in its permanent size, and we'll have 4 to 5 guitar wall hangers here on the back wall. Instead of cutting, you know, off each end here, I'm going to take it down completely and just cut it one 32, 33 inch piece, and hopefully I can use that on a different wall. I got a pretty small wall here at the closet, and there are no studs in the middle, so that one piece hopefully can go, you know, to the stud there, to the stud here, and maybe I'd put that 12-string acoustic here. I think I have 7 acoustic guitars, and I want to hang probably at least 5 of them. And the reason why this is not level is because I leveled it originally a little bit higher. Then I realized the acoustic guitar heads, especially that 12-string, was higher than the ceiling or very close to it, and I could not get it to latch in there. So I had to lower everything down to not, you know, scrape the ceiling or just not be able to get it to fit. Now, I'm not sure I like how this Jagmaster hangs on this. I mean, look at the kind of the shape of it. It's kind of barely hanging on that left side with the little pointy end there, so I may have to find a different hanger for it or just not hang it at all. We took our little wall mount that was here, the little board with the guitar hangers down, and this guy here for the kids one may be in the way when we get the speakers in there. If it is, we can move it over another foot or so, or if we go with the speakers down far enough, maybe we can put something small there like a ukulele or something. But we got the brackets, metal brackets, kind of go in the corner somewhere once we figure out the height and stuff, and then put a level in there, and then put one on the next stud. Now, the shelves aren't going to be long enough to go end to end or whatever without putting like 2 more of these boards here to mount it on, but I don't think we're going to need that. So maybe about 16 inches apart, and they'll be what, about 23 inches? I can't remember exactly now. These bows are probably not even 2 foot, so we won't need it, you know, 30 or whatever inches, 32, 33 inches to hit that 3rd stud. This long wall, maybe we will make this where we have our amplifiers and stuff on the floor here. And we may or may not even hang any guitars on this wall, or we may only hang like 4. And this shorter wall here with the drum set and all around, maybe we'll use that as our main guitar hanging place. There's a air vent on the floor there already. We don't want to cover that with amplifiers and stuff, and with the drum set there, the floor's kind of taking that space. And then over here by the window, we could probably put something here to hang a few more, but remember there's going to be the Bose speaker down there, so we may not be able to go too close to that corner there, but probably at least 2 up here. And we could do the same thing, do some low hanging ones, 2 rows, 1 at the top, 1 at the bottom. Can we get 22 guitars, ukuleles, banjos, basses, all that stuff in this room and have room for everything else? I do not know yet. Other side of the window, we have a TV there, so we could possibly put a neck down there, possibly on the other side there, but it's hard to tell. Again, if we put something on that little tiny area there, probably can't get anything here unless we do it lower. I guess we just have to stop buying guitars and stuff, or get rid of something if we get something else. Alright, it's been a few hours and we cut that board into I think a 75-inch piece, and we got the extra piece here, which was like 22 inches or something like that. Not sure what, if anything, I can do with this, but we'll see what we can do. Now I gotta make sure that wall hanger will hold a ukulele or something. If not, we're gonna have to move it over and hope we can play guitar or something over there. And as you can see, the door still has probably 2 to 3 inches once it's closed, so that's perfect for that ukulele there. And as you can see, the light switch is at least 12, 14 inches away from the bottom of this guy, so no problem there. I guess the ultimate test here is if this 12 string will fit up there, and this guy probably could have even put it an inch or 2 higher. At this 16-inch spacing, it's definitely not ideal for acoustics, especially jumbos and mini jumbos and stuff. We probably could take that hanger and move it over an inch or 2 and still not be in the way of the light switch, and shift the 4th one that way maybe an inch or 2, and the 5th one I don't think we have room to shift it if we use that Guild there, so we might just have to put electric guitars here. The Guild is just really jumbo. So over here on the smaller wall, it is a little wider than 22. It's probably about 24 inches. I wonder if we could angle some long screws and hit a stud on each side, kind of match it up where that guy is, and hang something there. All right, so there we go. Seems to fit pretty good. Perfect size for that. Now I probably need a slightly longer screw here to curve in there. I did a small one here and it actually hit a stud, but I tried a few others and it kind of cracked the wood there. Probably should have pre-drilled, but there's a nice hole there for a slightly larger screw, but smaller than the first one I tried because it was hitting something hard there. All right, so this is an acoustic wall here. Got the ukulele, got the nylon classical string guitar. I got the Fender mini jumbo there from my college years. I got the Ovation, the Mitchell, and the Guild. That's all but 2 of my acoustics, and Natalie's also got an Ovation Celebrity Deluxe hanging up in her room. I think the Guild 12 string though can't be there with this drum set here. We might back into it, drumming or whatever, so I think it needs to be in a safer spot. But I was just looking to see how it would look. I might just put all electrics here, or might mix and match it or change it up. So yeah, I definitely think this looks good. I'm sure I'm kind of confused because I've only got 6 hangers, trying to figure out how to maximize how many hangers I can get on everything. Of course, I got the 3 mini hangers, so that's 9. 2 hangers in Natalie's in our room or whatever, so that's 11. We still need about double I'm not sure we can get, you know, another 9, 10, 11 in here. So final configuration most likely will be way different. We'll probably change everything around before we get happy and satisfied. Mainly we brought out like 2 or 3 extra guitars from cases just to, you know, make the video, pull them out and see what they look like. Or we can do something like this for the electrics. And as you can see, we got pretty good spacing in between these guys. Probably a minimum of about 3 inches, and some of them maybe 4, 4 1/4. So you might can move some hangers over and put another like mandolin or ukulele holder there, or maybe put that hanger left or right and then put another small instrument holder. I wonder if a banjo would go there. I don't know, but definitely a mandolin, mini guitar, a ukulele or something. So we could get probably at least 2 more small instruments on here by shifting things around. So you guys are here for the boring stuff as well. You know, I'm still coming up with ideas on how to do things, and you're seeing it. So, I mean, if that interests you to watch me struggle to figure everything out, cool. Maybe you guys want to do this yourself. I mean, and you don't want to pay, you know, $130, $170, you know, $300, $400, $500 for one of those guitar, the little aluminum or metal ones that are black and wood grain and stuff like that. And you could just buy a piece of cedar for like $11 or a couple pieces. And these hangers here were on sale. I do not like the fact that they, you know, have 4 screws and they're side mounting versus up and down, where you know, if you had a single stud, you wanted to put those on just a screw here and a screw there, and you'd hit the stud, you know, if you knew where your stud was. And but you know, they work for something like this for sure. These are the ones here that I put on the kids guitar wall hanger. They just have a single screw hole here, single screw hole there. So like a stud here, you just have 2 screws and they'd both be in the stud. Alright guys, I guess that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, we're not just building and putting something together here and like a tutorial. I'm just sharing you know, with you guys an interest that I have and that I'm working on, and real world stuff here. There's no $1 million, multi-million dollar production studio stuff going on here. Just plain 0 production value video here. All right, take care guys, and hopefully we'll have the speakers set up, the Bose speaker shelf set up on the next video.